Anyway, yeah. All right, let's get into Miami, Texas A&M. Miami 10, Texas A&M 3. Well, we got, like we said, we got all the games right, but this one, um,
What a
I
weird game.
very weird. And we had a comment earlier that we nailed the line of scrimmage thing, and we did. I don't want to brag
Yeah.
on us too bad, but we got to take our wins when we have our losses. We did nail the line of scrimmage game. I thought one of the quarterbacks was going to play better. I thought it was also going to come down to quarterback play, and quite frankly, they kind of both sucked. To be honest with you, I think we can use
Yeah.
that now that they're paid professionals. I think we can use that word. They just both sucked. I thought Reed was inaccurate. His footwork was shaky. He kind of was bouncing around in the pocket. We had brought that up a couple of times this year. And then Beck, I don't know, Beck just looked bad. Yeah, it was kind of a weird game. It was a weird game. I was entertained. I was
You know,
entertained.
I text you that when it was 3-3, and I said that like this game should be boring, but I don't feel like it is, and that's kind of what I was trying to say when I text you that. Like, um, it just felt like both. I mean, both kudos to both defenses. They did both play well.
They
Um,
played really well.
but I mean, I think the star of the game had to be Miami's D line. Um,
Yeah, that Bane
and
guy.
dude is a
He's a
beast.
beast. He's a
Yeah,
beast. Some people were
like
really mad at his. I don't know if you've seen it. I can't post it on here. YouTube might ban us, but he had some very nasty choice words that in an Instagram live video for Texas A&M, and people are mad at him. But I'm, calling him classless. But I mean, Texas A&M O lineman came out in the press conference, talked some major shit to him, like they
yeah.
weren't worried. I don't blame him. He kind of
You know
showed
what?
out in that game.
Hey, it's Miami. That's what it's supposed to be.
I know, right?
Bring back the bad boys of
Bring it,
Miami.
bring it
I'm here
back.
for it. I'm
I am
here
so
for
here. I'm gonna watch the U documentary when we get off. Now I'm so hyped about it.
it.
Um, I thought I tell you one thing on the Miami side that annoyed the hell out of me is their offense coordinator. What was up with all the cute shit? When
Yeah, I don't
when
know.
Mark Fletcher, dude, there was times. Now, if you go look at the stat line after I say this, you're gonna be like, what are you talking about? Because he had like 17 carries for like 170 yards. But there was so many times, like for example, there was a lot of chunk plays he was having early on. It was like yards of 7, 10, 17, 24, and 13. But then it was in the third quarter, they got inside the Aggies 10, and he didn't get a single touch where they settled for a field goal. And there was times where he would pop off with a run, for a good chunk, and then it would just pass, pass, pass.
Yep.
And then they would do all this trickery shit. And it's like it was obvious Aggies couldn't stop the run, which has been a problem for them all year. And I don't know. I felt like I
And
know the stat line looks great. It does. 17 carries. I think it was 176. I think he was getting 13 yards a pop, something like that. It looked great, but I felt like the dude could have had like 300 yards if they would just like. I was kind of surprised because I was surprised Mario didn't like go choke his OC because
yeah,
usually Mario's pretty conservative guy, but he kept letting his offense coordinator do some stupid trickery shit, and it's like save that for the Ohio State game. I don't mind if you do that against Ohio State, but
right.
it
Because
felt like you could have
you're
won
gonna
that.
need to pull. I don't think you can put hat on the hat with Ohio State and beat them. I feel like you're gonna have to pull something.
Yeah. We got a question in TikTok. We'll get to that towards the end of the show. I'll remember that. Remind me, SEC asked a question.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with this game, but anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. I thought that was. I just thought. I don't know. But we did talk about the beginning of the show. I feel like watching this game, I don't want to take away nothing from either team, but it just felt like I don't think either one could beat Ohio State.
Yeah. No, I agree. I got one thing I gotta say. Um, I know you're fussing about Miami's offensive coordinator, but I'm gonna fuss about A&M's offensive coordinator for a minute.
Let's go.
You've got, regardless of what this game looked like, regardless of both teams had a shot at winning this thing at the end of the game. Miami scores a minute and 50 seconds left to go up by a touchdown, and A&M puts together the best drive by either team of the whole game. you have a quarterback who's been struggling, but he's also arguably one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country. And you get inside the 5-yard line and you try to make him throw it across the middle with why do you not design some type of RPO there for your quarterback to just run it in?
Yeah,
I don't know. That I blew a gasket at that point. Like, just be who you are. That was not the right play in that situation. For Marcel Reed to make, and it cost him the game.
yeah.
And I had to hear it all day because my wife picked Miami to win. And she had no clue how close they came to actually losing because she didn't see the ending of it.
Yeah, we got the text in the group chat too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm still mad about our ESPN bracket. I didn't do a tiebreaker, so I have 0.0% chance to win. So kind of sucks.
I mean, I picked Georgia to win, so I pretty much had 0.0%.
Yeah, I'm gonna release the files. I'm gonna release the files. Probably shouldn't use that word.
Yeah, probably not.
Ridge
Anybody,
aspects.
that's if anybody with the FBI is watching, that was a joke. Legal purposes.
I'm not releasing those files. Releasing the Austin text files of his Alabama thoughts. Ridge in the chat asked thoughts on Alabama. Ridge, if you could, go to YouTube at College Sports Crew, capital C, capital S, capital C, and rewind it back. We talked Alabama somewhere probably 10, 15 minutes into the show. We started the Alabama talk. So if you would, just go over to YouTube and we're live right now on YouTube. So just rewind it back and then finish watching us. Yeah. So what's next for the Aggies? To me, I think you just got to keep developing Reed. I think Reed is a good quarter. I think he did get a lot better this year than he was last year, but I don't think he was as great. I remember mid-season, some people were talking Heisman, and I never felt that with Reed. Even when he was looking his best, I thought he still had so much work to do. But but he did improve. He improved a lot from 2024. So I think they just need to keep working with him. He's a young kid. I think he's a sophomore. Just keep working on his footwork, get him better. I think they've got to find a way to stop the run. The run defense has got to get fixed. They got gashed so much in the run game this year. Arkansas, I think UTSA had success on them. And then Miami, a couple of teams. Texas, I think Texas ran the ball, and that team couldn't run the ball all year. So yeah, that to me is Elko's a phenomenal coach. It'll keep rolling. It's new times in Aggies, and yeah, Aggie fans just like Oklahoma should be pretty damn happy.
Yeah, well, I might push back a little bit there. I'm not saying they don't have anything to build on, and I'm a huge Mike Elko fan, and I think he's doing a phenomenal job there. They had a great season. I don't want to take away from that, but at some point you got to call it what it is, and I think they benefited from a very easy schedule.
I mean, they did.
They did not play a single playoff caliber team all season.
Clip that.
I'll put that there for you. Next year, listen to this.
Oh God.
This is their schedule. They have Arizona State coming to College Station.
Okay.
They go to LSU.
Okay.
They go to Missouri. They go to Alabama. They have Tennessee coming. They go to Norman to play Oklahoma, and then they play Texas.
Yeah.
I don't. You go 11-1 with that schedule. Come talk to me. Like I said, I hope they have a great season. I hope they do go 11-1 as long as that one loss is at Bryant-Denny Stadium. But I don't know. They did benefit from a a weaker schedule this year, and I think it showed up a little bit there towards the end of the season. So, but I'm with you. Keep building, develop Marcel Reed, and good luck next year with that schedule.
That schedule is going to be tough.
Yeah. SEC said, "Hey, I hope you enjoyed this year because we got you next year."
We got you. We got you. All right.